believe. Time now move backwards, it's speed to the future effortlessly. Charging forward when I open my mouth, the word. They don't know how I know I was born to sing. Travel the world. Do you ever feel like you have to? Trying to see the options. Good. Do you ever feel like
O-U-L-F-E-R-K-E-L-U-U-N-E-E-T-O-2 A-V-R-T-O-T-A-E-T-O-T-A-B-U-P show up?
let me try and see if I can see the options. Hold on. Look at option 5.
Camp apostrophe M O Camp E-A-R-N-R-N-O-T-E-T O-T-A-T-That-R-E-R-E
Marry my best friend. I'm manifesting, but not concerned. 'Cause whatever happens, I'm good.
Lad lyrics. Hey Sylvia, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Lady Lyrics. How are you? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Please like the live when you come in. It's going to be a super quick one today. And like, unless you guys want to chat about something specific, I've got points. I'll come to you with the notes today. I haven't done that for a while. It has been really I've lost the magnifier. Where's the magnifier? Oh my gosh, where's the magnifier gone? Is it here? Yeah, I found it. Please don't be saying random things in the chat, hopefully.
Gaurav Bisht, hi, from India.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. I don't think I caught the name properly, but how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in.
Pop, Sarah, Lavoy.
I'm not sure what that said. I'm not sure what that's saying, but hi, thank you for tuning in. I'm having my thingy read. No, I don't want to read that. Get off. I'm having my text to speech read.
Pop, Sarah, Lavoy.
Love you. What is that? Is that what it says? Maybe. But hi, thank you for tuning in.
Lad lyrics. I am well, just getting ready for bed.
Oh, I love that. It's like almost 11 o'clock and you're getting ready for bed. I love that for you. I love that for us. Not me inserting myself in there like, yep. No, but I personally, I'm actually technically ready for bed. I just need to replace this with a bonnet. I should have come to you like all with my robe and everything, like, okay, let's have a midnight chat. It's not midnight, but you know, before heading off to bed. But I don't know, one of these days, I'm not that comfortable on here yet. One day, one fine day. But yeah, okay, so did I? Yeah, I think I got it to read the last one. Please like the live and what's the word? Please like the live. You just have to double tap the screen and then also take part, participate. Do the poll, please. Because it's fun. it doesn't tell me who said what or anything. It's just percentages, and I like to I was gonna say I like to collect data, but not like that. Like I'm not collecting your data. Just I like to know stuff. That's me. I like to know stuff about people. I like to know how people think, what they're thinking, and things like that. But yeah, hi. My name is Sylvia, and I'm blind, and I'm living my best life, taking you guys along with me. I'm here every day for 100 days at the very, very least. Yeah, the minimum. Every single day. And today is day 90. We are 10 days away from day 100. And if I'm honest with you, I think I'm being a little bit selfish with you guys. I was actually, not was, I am planning on having some guests on the live stream, but like, it's a case of trying to see when we could fit them in best. I think that's all it really is, because I've gotten into such a rhythm of just popping up whenever I want to. But if I'm having a guest on, we have to agree. We have to do it at a certain time and everything. Has to be a bit more, well, I would say a bit more structured, I guess. But also, how has your day been? I'll tell you in just a second. Gosh, what's over there? Just a telly. Nothing to see there. Yeah, like I'm so used to just popping up when I want to. So yeah, yeah. But I will try and like finalize sometimes with at least two guests maybe. And if I feel compelled to pop up randomly, then I will, and then we'll just have the other stream to be the one with a guest. Eh? But I just kind of didn't really want to do too much in one day. But we'll see how it goes though. I definitely will be having someone on at some point this week, and I'm sure you will absolutely love her. And yeah, we'll see about the others. I might just do like a whole other live stream during this month, Disability Pride Month, or any time really, and just have them pop by, as not as part of Live Out Loud, but just like, just to pop by and chat, But yeah, my day's been okay. My day's been okay, Lady Lyrics. It's been good. What have I done today? I've just finished literally doing my little vlog entry for today. I've been so busy that I never really got to do it earlier in the day. I would usually do it like a morning one, especially because it's Monday, like we start the week together, but I never got round to it. So I've just had to do it now before switching on the stream. And guys, please watch my weekly vlog. I've got the first one up. I need to edit the second one because we're in week 3. This is technically week 3. You're watching them a week behind, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, please go and watch. Please show some love and support. Even if you leave me there chatting or in the background. As I said, or maybe if you didn't watch the vlog, but I say this pretty much every stream, the goal is to get to the 3,000 mark by end of August. And that's not far. That's not far. I'm even scared when I say it, because it's like, how am I going to do all those hours in like a month and a half? Houseway, and the way that I've thought of doing it, like I'll answer the question, I'll ask the question, I'm going to answer it. The way that I've thought of doing it is obviously showing up every day, every single day, sometimes several times a day, giving you guys loads of different types of content to watch, and also asking you guys what you want to see, and I'll go and do that. Yeah. And also it's going to be summer holidays, so we're going to be doing a little bit more like out and about stuff as well. So hopefully you will enjoy that too. But okay, so I wanted to talk about today. And I never finished saying how my day was. My day was like just the usual day. Monday, got the kids to school, and then I did a lot of emails and a lot of I did a lot of work. I was photographed for something really special, so I had to do I was doing a bit of behind the scenes type of work towards it. So yeah, there was all that. And you guys, I'll take you guys along with me on the day. Like I always say, I'm taking you guys along with me. Yeah, for when the launch is happening and you guys can get to see the special project and everything. I'm excited because there's loads of super, super important people. And then there's me. So yeah, and we're all important in our own way, by the way. Just sometimes imposter syndrome does get me. Okay, so yeah, that's just been my day. That's it. Just a lot of behind the scenes work that doesn't really, I guess it doesn't really get seen. And unfortunately, I should have actually vlogged it so you see all the stuff I'm always doing that isn't really seen behind the scenes. But I'm gonna try and do a bit better. Gonna try and do a bit better with that, because that's the point of the vlogs, is to take you behind the scenes so you guys can see what I get up to and all the work that goes on and into all the, you know, bits that I do. And then I was trying to clear up my computer over the weekend, and I found a lot of videos that I never finished editing. Oh my gosh, we're 10 minutes in and I haven't even started the topic of the day. Let me not waffle. I thought I'd be really focused today. I was like, yeah. Oh, by the way, I did my nails. Can you see it? Can you see it? Because I can't. Like, it's like supposed to be like a shiny. I've already peeled some of it off here. It's supposed to be like a shiny coating on top of, I did my usual nail hardener, nail growing protector thingy, and then I put like a shiny coating on top of it, which is usually supposed to go on top of, I'm sorry, my hands are dry. Um, supposed to go on top of a black nail polish, but I've lost it. I can't find it to save my life. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not about to waste this lovely shiny coating. We're just gonna randomly use it on my nails on top of a clear polished. But I did my nails and they feel really good. Like, when you know, to the touch, literally they feel so good. Filed a lot of them down, like quite low. I can't stand it. My hands are so dry. I'm sorry. Let's try that again. When did I do them? I did them not last night, the night before, like on Saturday night. Basically, I did it. That's better now. I can say, can you see my nails? Because my hands aren't as dry as before. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, I was just doing like a lot of the background stuff that goes towards like content and life as me and disability advocacy and everything. I've got Parliament meeting tomorrow. Yes, Parliament meeting. I don't. I get again. Sometimes I say things and I'm like, me? Are you? But yeah. So I need to go to bed early. So I'm well rested for that. And I've got like some notes to read through and all of that before that. But yeah, okay. Reel it in. Today's topic, right? Today's topic is about how you don't have to, we're going to talk about basically, you don't have to have it all together to share your story. And this came to me, this was really just on my heart earlier, let's put it that way. I'm looking at how I'm still working through things and still working things out, whilst also taking you guys along with me on the journey, whilst sharing my journey, whilst making new goals, whilst meeting milestones. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not literally waiting for everything to be in place and then I come and tell you, my gosh, by the way, guys, it was so hard to get here. You have no idea. And it's like, yeah, you have no idea because I never showed you. I never took you guys along with me. I never kept us, do you know what I mean? Like, we never were walking along in the trenches together, kind of thing. And so it came to me like, you know what, this kind of obsession that some people have with like only sharing once they get to where they're going. You don't have to say everything. You don't have to tell people everything you're doing. Like, you see, guys, I'm not telling you everything I'm doing. Some things I'm doing and I'm telling, okay, by the way, maybe there's this and this happening, but I'll tell you more when I can. Like, you don't have to literally say everything, but for you to share your story, just know that you don't have to be perfect, right? And you don't have to have everything all together, because literally nobody does, by the way. Nobody has everything all together all the time ever before they start talking about things. So yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I'm wearing this t-shirt, which you can obviously see if you can see it, and I think every time I move it looks like, to me, like it looks like the blur, like the front, oh my gosh, the font is moving on here, and so it keeps confusing me. But yeah, let me start on the first point. Yeah, the first point, or the first reason why you don't have to have it all together. Yeah, I have notes today. I feel so prepared. I feel like such a big grown up. I'm a big grown up today. I have actual my notes with me. Okay, I haven't done this since maybe day 10 of Live Out Loud. Like, wow, I used to have notes for Live a Little, but Live Out Loud, I've just literally been like, hey guys, what's going on? Okay, come back. So how did I write it? Yeah, like you don't need to be polished, prepared, and perfect before you start your journey of sharing your story and everything. um let's see, before you put yourself out there. So number one, the first reason, 4 reasons why starting messy is still starting powerfully. 4 reasons why starting messy is still starting powerfully. Like, you don't need to have it all together before you start putting yourself out there, before you start sharing, before you maybe have 1 or 2 things you want to tell people, kind of thing. Yeah, so reason number one is perfection is a moving target. Waiting until everything, I'm wondering if this is loud. Hold on. There we go. So perfection is a moving perfection is a moving target. Waiting until everything feels perfect is often just fear dressed up as preparation. The truth is, together is an illusion. Even the people who look like they've got it all figured out are winging parts of it. So yeah, like having it all together, nobody ever has everything all together. Some people might have maybe this part of their lives together, and then they get to a certain point and it's like, wait, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So don't ever think like, just because you don't have everything all figured out, that you can't share your story, you can't put yourself out there. It's not even just share your story, it's literally even put yourself out there. Let's say, I don't know, it's a job application. Let's say, I don't know, it's dating, that kind of thing. Like, you will find your people, and just know that nobody has it all together, if you see what I mean. Yeah, so I guess putting yourself out there dating, you'll find your person. Yeah, your message still has value. Yeah, just because you don't have everything all lined up, all your ducks in a row, does not mean that you can't do things, or you can't step out and put yourself out there and share your story and be yourself and do you and have goals and dreams and all of that good stuff. Okay, and yeah, and like perfection as well. Like, on perfection, it's overrated. First of all, like, literally, for me, perfection is like progress over perfection. And I started this in March. I called it marching forward. Progress over perfection. Perfection kind of changes. What you think is perfect can actually change every day. What you think is the right way to have things before you can take the next step can change every day. So you know rather than waiting for perfection, just start somewhere. You'd still be starting from a powerful place. Number two, your honesty creates connection. When you show up raw and real, you give others permission to do the same. People aren't inspired by perfection, they're inspired by your process. Your story mid chapter is just as valuable as your story at the end. And I just literally said that. And I just said that I'm getting ahead of myself. um but yeah, people want to connect with you over your real self, right? Not just all these shiny achievements that you've achieved. It also needs to be who you are that makes the connection. And I'll give you an example, although this didn't really go anywhere, but I still took my lessons from it. There was a job application process. I'm trying to speak quickly, but it's just not, my mouth is not having it. It's like, whoa, Sylvia, come back. Where are you going? So okay, there was a job application process that I was involved in. The role was something I had never actually considered that I would be able to do before. And like, spoiler alert, obviously, I'm not maybe it's not so obvious. I'm not doing that job now, okay? Maybe it's not obvious, so I'll just say it. But it was should I say, it was like IT-ish, right? It was marketing, but like IT, more like towards the IT related side of things. And it was something that I hadn't really considered myself as someone who might be able to do it. But the opportunity came up, and I was like, let me just apply. And the application process was actually fun. It was so fun. Like, you literally need to find people who vibe with you, people, a company, an organization, a group of people, a space that vibes with you, that understands you, that wants people like you, and they are out there. Literally, the process was fun. The application process. Have you ever heard anyone say a job application process was fun? Because that's what I'm saying here to you today. To you today, I'm saying it was fun. Like, the first thing was a video. You make a video just talking about you, and they weren't looking for perfection. I don't know if I'm able to actually share with you what it is they were saying. I'll have to go and look into the nitty gritties of things, because honestly, even the advert itself, I was like, wow, what a lovely place. They weren't looking for perfection. They weren't looking for finished products of people. They weren't looking for achievements. They were looking for people with certain qualities. And that really spoke to me. And I think that's what you'll find with a lot of people. They just want to connect with somebody. Like, this process will literally send a video talking about yourself. I'm like, I can do that. I can do that. But I literally, I did not expect any kind of what's the word? I didn't expect them to reach out. Like, I didn't expect to hear back from them. But the fact is, I just enjoyed making the video, because why? I enjoy making videos. So, made the video, sent it in. Obviously, I heard back from them, because I'm saying I didn't expect to. I heard back from them really quickly, actually. Um, had like an interview or whatever really quickly as well, like set up really quickly. Literally, the interview was fun. Where it was fun, it was a nice conversation. Like, I love that sort of, and there was another one as well like that, actually, but I'm not going to talk about all of them. Like, listen, I actually still attempt to look for work every now and then, literally all the time, but to be employed by somebody. But yeah, like, I've had two. I've just remembered the second one. I've actually had two experiences in the past this year. It's been this year, in the past like 6 months or so, that have been really, really good, and literally spaces where they recognize people for being people, and they want to work with you because of who you are, not because they can make you do X, Y, and Z. They're flexible. They value the people. And yeah, like, I think you'll find, anyway, I was saying, just sharing your story, people appreciate when you are real and when you are yourself. And that's one thing I promised myself I'm going to be doing moving forward. I'm not going to try and bend and mold and whatever myself so that I can fit into a certain box or into a certain shape if maybe I'm not, right? It needs to be where I just naturally fall into, just relax into it, right? And the places are out there. It's just that for me, like, listen, things are a bit complex for me, like when you combine motherhood and disability, like, slightly complex for me. But there are, and it made me, it warms my heart to know that there are places like that out there. The companies, I guess, the organizations, businesses, whatever, they are having departments that really, really actually care about the people. They're having people in these positions who care about the people as well. So, and the point is, yeah, I guess it depends on if you're going to interview to be a lawyer or something. And again, I don't know how those go, because that's not my area. But just know that people love to connect with people, whatever it is you're going to do. Connect with people as yourself first. You might go, I saw actually this one of these like coaches, life coaches type people, again on the job interview thing, but also I took it to be more of a life lesson. She was just talking about how her most successful interviews have been when she went there and literally maybe had an interview for 10 minutes, but the rest of it was like conversation. It was a chat. It was, oh yeah, I used to live here. Did you see how's the weather over there? Oh my gosh, oh, I don't know, just talking about which food they like, blah blah blah, where they went on holiday, if they went on holiday, their favorite book, things like that. Humans want human connection, and so don't think for 1 second just because all your ducks are not, in a row, as I keep saying, it doesn't mean that nobody's going to listen and nobody will resonate and so on and so forth. Humans want people to be humans, and so you wanna put yourself out there, 100%. 100% go for it and be you. Be you. Like I'll always say, do you and let it grow. Okay, cool. There's movement. There's movement. Rick and Morty, how you doing? I always call you Rick and Morty, like the actual show. And then I say that after I call you that. Oh my gosh, what is my brain like? Every time, literally, you can actually write it in in whatever. You can write it. You can write it in a script, right? Rick Morty will pop up, and I'll say hi, Rick and Morty, and I'll say I always call you that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, and we have hi Francis, how you doing? I never understand what you're saying. I'm not sure what you're saying. Wow, Mr. Kelly, how you doing? Hello. Interesting, fascinating name. Okay, so I've done 2 points so far. Please like the live, by the way. If you happen to pop by, please like the live. And vote in the poll and everything. And subscribe if you're new. I'm here every day for 100 days. Today is day number 90. And I'm most likely gonna carry on. But the 100 days will be marked, like a chapter, if that makes sense. But I'm still going to be showing up here every day in one way or another. I can't promise you, like, I'm going to be doing daily, not daily live streams. Okay, the daily live streams will be for 100 days, but we'll do some other bits and bobs moving forward after that. But yeah, please subscribe, please like the live to support. Yeah, let me see what that says. Listen, I need you, Francis, I need you to hear what this sounds like to me. Hold on.
Francis globe showing Asia and Australia. Globe showing Americas. Globe showing Europe and Africa. Person with medium skin tone raising one hand. Hope he is going for this week to the house with yard. Hands with medium skin, tone pressed together. Eagle, 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 eagle. Smiling face with hearts. Red heart. Red heart is an exclamation mark. Man and woman with heart between them.
Could you explain to me what that means? What does that mean? That is a very long sentence of a lot of emojis and something about going to a house. What was that?
Francis flag of United States minor outlying islands. Phoenix. Thumbs up with medium skin tone.
Which islands? Say that again.
Francis flag of United States minor outlying islands. Phoenix. Thumbs up with medium skin tone.
Minor outlying islands. Which islands are those? It's interesting. Okay. Oh no. Why do I have an alarm for 11:21? Why do I have an alarm for 11:21? What am I supposed to do at this time, please? That's odd. I don't know why I have an alarm for 11:21, but anyway, let's carry on. So we're looking at reasons why you don't need to have it all together before you show up or before you put yourself out there. Whatever it is you might be thinking about doing. I think I put too much Vaseline on my hands. Too much lotion. Reason number 3. Reason number 1 was perfection is a moving target. Number 2 is your honesty creates connection. So just be you and do you and let it glow. Like I always say. Okay, reason number 3, you build confidence through action. That has been me with the 100-day challenges. Like, because I started with live a little and then I moved on. I'm sorry, my eyes are so tired. My eyes are so tired, but I wasn't able to do the stream earlier today. That's me with the live a little challenge, and then now live out loud, the 100-day challenges. Like, honestly, just moving forward and starting and doing something built my confidence with it. Like, I really thought, I didn't even think or know that I could do live streams, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, and yet here we are. Let me see what something it says something.
Francis Weed raised fist with medium skin tone. House with yard. Hands with medium skin tone pressed together. Eagle, 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 eagle.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Okay, so number 3, you build confidence through action. I hope you can hear me when I lean back. You build confidence through action. So clarity and confidence come after you start, not before. The more you share, the more you grow. And the growth, it happens in front of the camera, not behind closed doors. Okay, that was directly to me, wasn't it? But yeah, like if you relate it to anything else, the growth happens whilst you're doing the thing that you want to do, whilst you're putting yourself out there, whilst you're learning and growing and everything. The growth happens when you're doing, right? It's kind of like an apprenticeship in life, isn't it? Life apprenticeship. Just go and do stuff and you'll learn how to do it and you'll get better and grow and everything. You're going to be really rubbish at first, and that's fine. Just don't be afraid to be seen, doing the things whilst you're being really, really rubbish at it. Like me, I'm not afraid to be seen like kind of struggling with a live stream. Like, okay, so I press. Okay, so I need to. Oh my gosh, I'm not scared to do that. And honestly, there was definitely a time when I was worried, or I wanted things to be perfect. I don't know what's going on in my eye. I wanted everything to be perfect before I do it, but now literally I'm applying progress over perfection. Literally, I do and learn. I do and learn. Do while learning. Yeah. So I'm not stopping myself, and this is something I believe I said this at one of the interviews that I found to be fun. But in that role, they just pulled the whole role entirely. So there was no further conversations no further conversations to be had about that one. But yeah, that job, they just decided to, actually we don't need any person in this role. They probably got someone internally to do the things. But what was I saying? Yeah, you do and learn. And like I was saying, I guess in that conversation is that one thing I've never really, not I've never, I did before, but nowadays I don't say there's things that are beyond my capabilities, not bad things, but I'm saying like things that I can do. Like I keep the door open, I keep my mind open. I believe I would be able to do anything. Do I mean anything? I guess in a way I do, but yeah, it's just a case of having that mindset, that growth mindset. Like, don't think that things are out of your. Why do I have an alarm now? It's bugging me. It's really bugging me. Why do I have an alarm now? It's 11 something. But anyway, I'll figure it out. Yeah, don't think that you can't do something, basically, is what I was saying. Don't put limitations on yourself. Yeah. Number 4 is your model courage. Sorry, you model You model courage, not just whatever it is you're doing. So by showing up before you feel ready, you're setting an example. You're saying, I might not have all the answers, but I believe in showing up anyway. And that's powerful, especially for those who are watching you and those who feel like unseen or unsure of what they're doing. So if, let's say, when it comes to content, right, to these live streams, um showing up every day the way that I have been and saying, you know what, I don't know what I'm doing, but but we're gonna figure it out together. All I know is I need to show up here every day, right? But or often enough, I need to be consistent, basically. That's all I know. But yeah, just basically showing up and doing what you can do every day is super important, and you grow and learn and all of that good stuff. How long have I been in this stream? Because I feel like I've over waffled. Oh, it's not too bad. It's 35 minutes, although I was aiming for 20 minutes or so. So yeah. Um but yeah, at this point I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I've got a bunch of other notes, but you know what? We're gonna rain check because it's getting later and later. Okay, yeah. We will catch up. Like, I'll go through these other points another time. But I just wanted to say, you guys, thank you so much for joining me all the way up to 90 days. Thank you for your support. I really, really appreciate it. Please go and watch the vlogs. I've got a vlog coming out tomorrow. I might just to drop it. I might just release it randomly. I found that the weirdest thing is I found that the videos that I just randomly put out there without really planning too much are the ones that do the best. So I don't know. Okay, it kind of proves the whole, not waiting for perfection before you do something. Although these YouTube gurus will have you thinking otherwise. They'll tell you strategy, this, that. When you think about, I've done 700. I actually got a notification today that I've done how many uploads? It's a crazy amount. I was like, what? What? Here it is, 750 uploads, okay? You've reached 750 uploads, you guys. I was like, Me? 750? That's a lot of uploads. That's a lot of videos. And I guess, I don't know, maybe for some people it's a bit easier. For some people, they'll do more of the work behind the scenes. They'll do put the video up, sorry, my eyes, yeah, I don't know what's going on with my eyes. They're just feeling literally painful to open them. Um they'll do more of the work behind the scenes and put out maybe like 3 or 4 videos, and boom, they've reached, their goal or whatever on a whole brand new channel or whatever. But I also want to show you guys the behind the scenes, and I also just want to do things the way that works for me. Yeah, and the way that works for me is not the way that works for other people. So as I said, I've said this several times, that I haven't really seen this work for anybody else, but I'm trying it anyway, like trying to forge my own path, as it were. But you guys, I'm gonna go. I've started doing all of this, like all this fidgety stuff, which means I'm tired. I need to go and sleep. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support so far. We've got 10 days to go. I will be having someone on the live stream at some point this week, and we're gonna have a good old time. But it's very late for me right now, so I'm gonna bid you adieu. Oh wait, let's end the poll. Sorry, let's end the poll. End the poll. End the poll. There we go. I wonder if this will read the poll for me.
Do you feel like you need to have it all together to show up? Yes, 50%, no, 25%. Learning to let go of that pressure, 25%. Poll complete, 4 votes.
Yeah, so it looks like a lot of you feel like hey, that there was more than 4. Where did the other vote go? But yeah, yeah, it feels like a lot of us, like, like I was saying, feel the need to have things in order before we show up. And so we need to let go of that. We need to let go of that and be ourselves and go for things that we want to go for and be ourselves and thrive. Do you and let it glow, like I always say. All right, so I'm gonna go and get some rest now. We will catch up tomorrow. I'm gonna try and pop on a little bit earlier in the day when I've still got energy to kind of chat with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a good one. Remember, no one else is you, and that is your superpower. How do is it like that? Is that live out loud. Okay, bye. Yeah, I did everything, didn't I? Oh yeah, I did end the poll. Gosh, not me forgetting a few seconds later.